Rams house, this one's got that spark we've been waiting for. Finally, some good news coming out of Los Angeles that's got the whole fan base buzzing with that old-school energy. The season's been a grind, with those special teams hiccups testing everyone's patience under the SoFi lights, but today the front office dropped a move that feels like a throwback to the glory days. It's the kind of update that reminds you why you bleed blue and gold, a chance to steady the ship and fire up the comeback. If you're part of this crew, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation. This community runs on real fans like you. Now let's get to the heart of it. The name at the center of this shake-up, Jake McQuaide. Yeah, that Jake McQuaide, the veteran long snapper who was a fixture in the Rams family back in the 2010s, the guy who snapped those perfect balls through the chaos of relocations and rebuilds. At 37, he's not just any signee, he's a ghost from the past returning to haunt the inconsistencies that have plagued this unit. The Rams inked him to the practice squad on Tuesday, and in a swift corresponding move, they cut Wyatt Bowles from the same spot. It's a subtle shift on paper, but in the high-stakes world of NFL special teams, this could be the ripple that turns the tide. Picture this, Woodland Hills, the nerve center of Rams operations, where the decisions that shape Super Bowl dreams are born. McQuaide, undrafted out of Ohio State in 2011, walked through those doors as a raw talent and became the backbone of the snapping game. He stuck around through the team's triumphant return to LA, weathering the Sean McVay era's early storms and the highs of those Pro Bowl nods in 2016 and 2017. Departing after the 2020 season felt like saying goodbye to an old friend, but football's a nomadic beast. He chased stability with John Fassel in Dallas, then bounced to Pittsburgh for a brief Steelers stint in August. Now fate or strategy, call it what you will, has looped him back home. Why now? The kicking game's been a thorn in the Rams' side, those missed field goals echoing louder than the crowd's groans at SoFi. Head coach Sean McVay didn't mince words on Monday morning, diving headfirst into the puzzle of special teams' woes. There are a lot of things that we're going to look into, he said, his voice carrying that familiar mix of intensity and optimism. McVay's been laser-focused, huddled with coordinators Chase Blackburn and Ben Kotwicka, GM Les Snead, and the whole crew brainstorming ways to inject consistency into the operation. It's not just about the kicker, Joshua Carty, who McVay still backs with conviction, but the entire chain from snap to hold to kick. McQuade's return isn't random, it's a calculated bet on experience. The current long snapper Alex Ward has been solid but not bulletproof, and with the season's midway point looming, every detail matters. Fans remember McQuade's precision, how he'd bury those snaps low and true, even in the pouring rain or under primetime lights. His Pro Bowl pedigree isn't ancient history, it's a reminder of what elite special teams look like. This move whispers of stability, of McVay's willingness to evolve without panic. No trades, no splashy headlines, just a quiet reinforcement that could prove genius in the clutch. As the practice squad reshuffles, you can almost hear the echoes of past Rams eras in the hallways. McQuade's tenure bridged the St. Louis hangover to Law's renaissance, snapping for punts and placements that fueled playoff runs. His departure in 2021 left a void, but now with the team navigating injuries and inconsistencies, his veteran savvy could be the glue. Imagine the sideline chats, the subtle tweaks he'd share with the young guns. That's Rams house at its core, a brotherhood built on trust and grit. McVay's presser painted a picture of unity, no fingers pointed, just forward momentum. I hold true to the belief and the confidence I have in Josh, he affirmed, but the evaluation is holistic. Conversations are solution-oriented, aimed at threading the needle through those uprights with surgical reliability. By Wednesday, more clarity, he promised, decisions that align the whole operation toward victory. It's this transparency that endears McVay to the fanbase. He's not hiding from the flaws but confronting them head-on. For the Rams faithful, this signing stirs a cocktail of nostalgia and hope. We've seen the highs, that Super Bowl run, the NFC titles, and the frustrating dips this year. Special teams have been the Achilles heel, turning winnable games into regrets, but bringing back McQuaide, it's like rediscovering a trusted playbook page. At 37, he's no spring chicken, but longevity in the league isn't luck, it's mastery. His short Pittsburgh fling showed he's still got the snap, the instincts that made him indispensable. As training ramps up, eyes will be on how he meshes with Carty and the holders. Will this be the fix that unlocks the Rams' potential, pushing them deeper into playoff contention? The emotional pull is real. Rams house thrives on these stories of return, of loyalty looping back. It's not just a roster tweak, it's a nod to the franchise's resilient spirit. And with McVay at the helm steering through the special teams storm, you can't help but feel the momentum building. Stay tuned, because this could be the quiet catalyst that roars come game time. Diving deeper into the fabric of this move, let's unpack what McQuade's presence means for a Rams team hungry for consistency. The NFL's a league of margins, where a snapped ball a fraction off can derail a drive, a season even. McQuade's track record screams reliability, over a decade of snaps without the drama that sinks lesser players. From his Ohio State days, undrafted but undeterred, he carved a niche in LA that spanned relocations and regime changes. Sticking with the Rams through the 2011 draft class trials, he was there when McVay arrived, snapping for the innovative schemes that redefine the offense. Post-2020, his journey took him to Dallas, reuniting with Fassel, the special teams wizard who'd orchestrated so much Rams magic. That stint honed his adaptability, proving he could thrive in different systems. Pittsburgh was a pit stop, a testament to his enduring value at an age when many hang up the cleats. Now, back in blue and gold, he's not chasing headlines but solutions. The practice squad slot is humble, but it's a proving ground. Elevate to the 53-man roster and the impact amplifies. McVay's comments underscore the urgency. That Monday morning huddle wasn't casual, it was a war room session dissecting every angle of the kicking operation. What's occupied the majority of the morning is figuring out the best courses of action, he shared, his words laced with that coach resolve. Confidence in Carty remains, but evaluation spares no one, including Ward, who's been steady but perhaps not elite enough for the Rams' aspirations. McQuaid's Pro Bowls weren't flukes, they were earned in the fire of high-pressure games like those NFC Championship heartbreaks. Flashback to January 2024, McQuaid, then with the Lions, watching the 49ers celebrate after a gut-wrenching loss. That image, captured in Santa Clara, symbolizes the stakes, special teams miscues that cost dearly. The Rams can't afford echoes of that. McVay's backing of his coaches Blackburn Kotwicka speaks to internal faith, but actions like this signing show proactive evolution. Conversations geared towards solution-oriented moves, he said, and here it is, a veteran infusion to steady the ship. For Rams fans, the emotional layer runs deep. SoFi Stadium's roar has masked frustrations this season, but misses from Carty have stung. Under the bright lights of LA, where Hollywood dreams meet gridiron reality, every play carries weight. McQuaid's return evokes the 2018 juggernaut, when special teams clicked like clockwork, paving paths for Goff's throws and Gurley's runs. It's a reminder that championships are won in the trenches and on the snapping line. Les Snead's hand in this. The GM's known for bold swings, but this is surgical, low-risk, high-reward. Bowles' release clears space without cap carnage, keeping the focus on contention. As the week unfolds, Wednesday's reconvene could solidify McQuaid's role, perhaps elevating him if Ward falters. The beauty is in the subtlety, no drama, just doing the work that wins games. Zoom out to the bigger picture. The Rams' 2024 campaign has been a roller coaster, blending young talent with veteran guile. Stafford's precision, the run game's thunder, it all hinges on field position, on those special teams turning opportunities into points. McQuaid's experience could be the X factor, mentoring the unit toward cohesion. Imagine a crucial fourth-quarter field goal, snap clean, hold steady, kick true, the crowd erupting, Rams house alive. McVay's final words in that presser, collective alignment towards solving the puzzle. That's my only goal, he declared, and you believe him. This isn't finger-pointing, it's family fixing itself. For the fan base, it's hope reignited. After the trade rumors, the injury bugs, here's a move that feels right, rooted in history. As McQuaid settles in, the narrative shifts from problem to potential. His bounced-around bio, Rams, Cowboys, Steelers, even Lions glimpses, adds grit to the tale. At 37, he's a sage whispering wisdom to the pups. Special teams often fade into backstory, but when they shine, they steal shows. This signing could be that unsung hero moment, propelling the Rams toward January relevance. Rams house, let's lean into this. The season's young, the path winding, but with moves like this, the horizon brightens. McQuaid's not just a snapper, he's a symbol of perseverance, of LA's unyielding spirit. Fire up the horns, chant the fight song, consistency is coming, and with it, the wins that make legends. This community's got the pulse, keep it beating strong.